Hey everyone, and welcome to another gtaonline Tier 4 Challenge guide. I have now finished the KnoWay Out Tier 4 Challenge, and so today, I'm going to give you guys some tips and tricks so that you guys can complete it as well. So going over the challenges, for Tier 1, all you have to do is complete Negative Press, which is the first KnoWay Out mission, so nothing too difficult there. For Tier 2, you have to complete a Clean Break, which is the finale of the KnoWay Out mission strand, as well as complete a KnoWay Out mission without dying. And the easiest one to complete without dying is probably just going to be the very first mission, as there's really not any combat in that one if you do it correctly when you're infiltrating the depot. For Tier 3, you have to complete a KnoWay Out mission on hard mode, and complete all KnoWay Out missions on hard. It's easiest to just do the missions on hard all the time so you can complete multiple objectives at once here, because you don't have to complete all of Tier 1 and Tier 2 to get access to then complete Tier 3, for instance. You can make progress on Tier 3 if you don't have the previous two done yet. And I also don't know why they have these two in the same category, because in order to complete all missions on hard, you're going to have to complete one anyways, so it's kind of just tedious to list one and then all completed in the same challenge. They might as well just have it say complete all missions on hard mode and forget about the other one. Anyways, on to Tier 4 now, the only one that will really give you any sort of challenge. You have to earn $5 million from the missions in total, complete all missions on hard mode without using snacks or armor, and complete the entire strand in under 60 minutes. I recently made a whole in-depth speedrun guide to do the 60-minute challenge for this. You can complete it in like 40 minutes in total with those strats that I use in that video, so I'll have that link down in the description if you need it. As for the no snacks and armor challenge though, that might sound like it's pretty difficult, but it's actually not that hard to pull off. Mostly because you can die in the missions and then quick restart, and as long as you still don't use any snacks or armor on the mission, you can try as many times as you want, and it will still count when you eventually complete the mission. Also, you can purchase body armor before you start the mission, and that will give you a little bit of extra health without voiding the challenge. But for the most part, you really just need to take the missions a lot slower than you normally would when you speedrun them, and you might also want to take an armored Kuruma or any sort of armored vehicle instead of a bike for transportation so you don't get blasted on the way out by some of the really highly accurate AI. The only mission that is pretty tricky for the no snacks and armor challenge is the tunnel vision one, because if you take the traditional escape route along the tunnel on the bike, if you don't eat snacks, it kind of is up to RNG whether or not you survive the getaway, because the NPCs have super aim, and you're pretty much always going to be taking damage as you leave. However, there is an alternate route that you can take for this mission. So after you grab the briefcase, instead of running to the bikes, hop in the other train that you killed the guy from, and hack the front of it. It will take you to the next station in a much safer way, as you have the cover of the train now while you get there. When you arrive at the station, you will have to fight a lot of guys there, but you now have cover and are not at the mercy of enemy RNG aim on the getaway. You just have to slowly take out the enemies and make your way up to the top out of the station. And once you do that, there will be a vehicle for you to use to drive to the final destination. And this way is just a little more safe, so I hope that can help some of you out if you're struggling with this specific mission. As for all the other missions though, it really is just a matter of taking them slowly and going the stealth route when possible, so that you don't involve yourself in a ton of combat. And again, don't be afraid to just die and restart and slowly get the missions done that way as you reach the different checkpoints, because that also doesn't avoid the challenge. But eventually, you'll complete every objective here and be left with the earning $5 million challenge. That's going to be the last one that you end up finishing for the Tier 4, considering you only earn $625,000 per run, assuming you get the Elite Challenge. If you don't get the Elite Challenge, then you're looking at just over $500,000 per run. And that means you need to complete it 8 times minimum, assuming you get that Elite Challenge for every single time. But if you mess up the Elite Challenge along the way for a few runs, that will jump up to 9 times. And with a 48-minute cooldown before you can repeat these, that will take you around 16-ish hours in total to get that done, assuming you can get a run done every hour, and then adding in an hour cooldown between runs. Or I guess, if you really only get on to do the KnoWay mission strand one time and then hop off when the cooldown is there, then I guess you wouldn't have to count the cooldown as gameplay time, so it would only take you around 8 hours of gameplay. Either way though, when you complete all of the objectives here, you get Avi's outfit with the yellow Crocs, and some money in RP for completing the entire Tier 4. And unfortunately, you cannot customize this outfit, so even though his shirt kind of looks like a Walmart Tommy Vercetti shirt, you aren't able to just change anything else on the outfit so you can have just the shirt. In fact, you can't change anything on this outfit without it just defaulting to the default outfit. So even if you want to change the ugly shoes, for instance, you can't do that either, because the entire thing will just disappear. So it's a total letdown in my opinion. I really wish they would have just given us access to the KnoWay Out vehicle, the Vivinite with the prop on top of it, and then just let us put a remote control unit in there so that we could use it as a self-driving car ourselves that we could use to prank other players with. That would have been a very creative reward for completing this tier 4 challenge. Sadly, we didn't get that and instead just get another outfit that we can't customize or really do anything with. Anyways, that is going to wrap up this GTA Online Tier 4 Challenge Guide. If you are looking for one to do in order to make progress for your Nico Bellic outfit, I highly suggest this one, as it's really not that difficult compared to some of the other ones that are out there. Like Lowriders, for instance. That one's way harder than this one is. If you enjoyed the video or found it helpful, feel free to leave a like, as well as subscribe to my channel for more GTA Online content. I also want to give a huge shout out to all of my channel members for your support. If you'd like to become a member for some exclusive perks, you can either use the join button or the link that's down in the description. And as always, thanks for watching and have a great day.